Let's give a warm applause for our creator, our founder, our lovely Dr. Ruja. Ruja, where are you? Ruja.
In the last 2 years, I've been called a lot of things.
Stepping onto the grand stage in 2016, the 36-year-old crypto founder was greeted with thunderous applause. She wasn't a pop star, but rather Dr. Ruja Ignatova, the face behind OneCoin, a cryptocurrency hailed as the Bitcoin killer. Her charismatic presence and promises of revolutionizing money captivated millions worldwide. Dr. Ruja Ignatova's rise to prominence as the face of OneCoin was nothing short of meteoric. With her commanding presence, she captivated audiences worldwide, portraying herself as a visionary leader, ushering in a new era of financial empowerment. Her message resonated particularly strongly in the aftermath of the 2008 financial crisis, a time when trust in traditional banking institutions was at an all-time low. By positioning cryptocurrencies as the antidote to the perceived injustices of the financial system, Dr. Ruja tapped into a deep-seated desire for change among disillusioned investors. Her charismatic rhetoric and bold promises of revolutionizing money drew thousands to her sold-out events, where they eagerly embraced her vision for a decentralized financial future. However, beneath the veneer of optimism and hope lay a darker reality. In late 2017, Dr. Ruja's sudden disappearance sent shockwaves through the cryptocurrency community, exposing OneCoin as nothing more than an elaborate Ponzi scheme. What had initially appeared as a revolutionary movement advocating for financial empowerment was, in fact, a carefully orchestrated deception worth billions of dollars. The revelation of OneCoin's true nature shattered the dreams of countless investors who had placed their trust and financial resources in Dr. Ruja's hands. Overnight, the once promising vision of democratizing currency gave way to a harsh reality of deceit and betrayal. As authorities unraveled the intricate web of lies woven by Dr. Ruja and her associates, the full extent of the scam became painfully clear. As investigations into the OneCoin scheme unfolded, the sheer magnitude of the deception orchestrated by Dr. Ruja Ignatova and her accomplices became glaringly apparent. What had initially seemed like a promising opportunity to invest in a revolutionary cryptocurrency turned out to be one of the largest Ponzi schemes in history. Dr. Ruja, with her magnetic charisma and persuasive rhetoric, had masterfully manipulated the hopes and aspirations of unsuspecting investors, preying on their desire for financial prosperity and empowerment. The scene at Wembley Stadium, where Dr. Ruja addressed a crowd of eager investors, epitomized the grandiosity and allure that surrounded OneCoin. With promises of joining a movement destined to reshape the financial landscape, she painted a tantalizing vision of prosperity and belonging. Investors, seduced by her unwavering confidence and lofty declarations, eagerly bought into the dream she was selling, believing that OneCoin was the future of cryptocurrency and dismissing Bitcoin as outdated and inferior. Dr. Ruja's impressive credentials served to further bolster the legitimacy of OneCoin in the eyes of investors. Her Oxford education, PhD, and previous experience at McKinsey, a renowned consulting firm, lent an air of credibility to her claims. Investors saw her as a visionary leader, someone who possessed the intellect and expertise to lead them to financial success. However, behind the facade of legitimacy and promise lay a web of deceit and manipulation. As investigations revealed, OneCoin was nothing more than a sophisticated scam designed to enrich Dr. Ruja and her inner circle at the expense of unsuspecting investors. The tightly knit network of believers, fueled by insider information and camaraderie, unwittingly played into the hands of those perpetrating the fraud. During its rapid ascent, OneCoin garnered an astonishing 3 million investors within just 3 years. A testament to the persuasive allure of Dr. Ruja Ignatova and the promise of financial prosperity. Conferences and seminars orchestrated to promote the cryptocurrency sprang up across the globe, from the bustling cities of the United States to the rural landscapes of Africa. At each of these events, Dr. Ruja's charismatic presence captivated audiences, further fueling the frenzy surrounding OneCoin. However, beneath the veneer of success, cracks began to emerge in the facade of OneCoin's legitimacy. In April 2017, Indian authorities dealt a significant blow to the scheme when they arrested individuals attempting to organize a OneCoin event. Millions of dollars in funds were seized, casting doubt on the integrity of the operation. Despite mounting scrutiny and increasing legal challenges, Dr. Ruja remained undeterred, continuing her relentless pursuit of wealth and influence. The sudden disappearance of Dr. Ruja in late 2017 sent shockwaves through the OneCoin community and beyond. Speculation ran rampant as rumors swirled about the circumstances of her vanishing act. Some speculated that she had fallen victim to powerful adversaries, kidnapped as retribution for her audacious endeavors. Others believed she had gone into hiding, fearing legal repercussions or personal danger. As time passed and Dr. Ruja failed to resurface, the sense of uncertainty and apprehension only deepened, leaving investors and followers grappling with the unsettling reality of unanswered questions and dashed hopes. Dr. Ruja's sudden disappearance left a void at the top of the OneCoin empire, swiftly filled by her younger brother, Konstantin. A former bodyguard turned executive, Konstantin's ascent was abruptly halted when the FBI arrested him in March 2019 on charges of money laundering and fraud. The same day, U.S. authorities declared OneCoin a fraudulent scheme, further unraveling the mystery surrounding Dr. Ruja's disappearance. But what exactly was OneCoin? At its core, it operated as a multi-level marketing scheme, leveraging recruitment to sell educational packages containing tokens purportedly used for mining OneCoins. However, in reality, there was no mining operation, and the promised blockchain infrastructure was non-existent. Instead, investors were lured in by false promises of exponential returns on their investments. Educational packages ranging from $100 to $100,000 served as the primary source of revenue for OneCoin. Despite claims of providing financial education, much of the content was plagiarized, further eroding investor trust. Dr. Ruja's charismatic persona and impressive credentials lent an air of legitimacy to the scheme, convincing many to part with their hard-earned savings. The reach of OneCoin extended far and wide, with seminars and conferences attracting unsuspecting investors from around the globe. Some went as far as selling their homes or livestock to buy into the scheme, only to face devastating losses when the truth emerged. The carefully crafted image of Dr. Ruja as a pioneering genius was bolstered by deceptive tactics, including a paid advertisement in Forbes Bulgaria magazine masquerading as a front-page feature. This manipulation of perception further fueled investor confidence, making the allure of OneCoin irresistible to many. Despite mounting evidence of fraud, OneCoin persisted, even resorting to bizarre tactics such as hosting a beauty contest to promote the company. The event, shrouded in doubt and misinformation, exemplified the lengths to which OneCoin would go to maintain the illusion of legitimacy. Beneath the smiles and glitz of the OneCoin empire lies an uncomfortable truth, one that reflects not only individual human nature but also societal dynamics. Dr. Ruja's rise and fall serve as a cautionary tale of the modern age, where information overload coupled with greed and herd mentality can lead to disastrous consequences. In an era where information is constantly churned out on the internet, fact-checking becomes a luxury few can afford. People and companies exploit this, openly peddling lies with impunity. The truth often gets drowned out by the initial deception, leaving a small minority of truth seekers with a feeble voice in the cacophony of misinformation. Multi-level marketing schemes like OneCoin can exhibit cult-like characteristics, fostering an us versus them mentality among believers. This sense of camaraderie and defiance against external scrutiny enabled OneCoin to thrive despite mounting evidence of fraud. Many still cling to the belief that Dr. Ruja's disappearance was a strategic retreat, driven by fear for her safety rather than guilt over her actions. Yet the truth remains elusive, with only fragmented clues hinting at her whereabouts. Her brother Konstantin shed some light on her final days before vanishing, recounting her fatigue from facing constant criticism and paranoia about betrayal. Her last known travels to Vienna, Athens, and possibly London or Russia offer tantalizing but inconclusive leads. Despite Dr. Ruja's absence, the OneCoin saga continues, with steadfast believers and new recruits fueling its operation. What do you think about Dr. Ruja's strategies? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, feel free to like the video and subscribe to our channel